Hello. Hi, guys. I forgot the creeper's still there. Forgot about that guy. He's gone now. Hi. Let me make sure audio's all good. I accidentally turned the wrong knob down. Wrong slider? I don't know what it's called. Hi. Hi, Taro. Hi, Perp. Hi, Rika. Welcome. Not welcome, but welcome back. You've been here before. I know you guys. I know you guys all on a legal first and last name basis. Even Perp. His last... Oh! Let's see who that was. Thank you to, if it lets me see it, I wasn't looking at the stream when it happened. Timmy No King for the follow. Thank you. You're from that one server that I am partaking in, aren't you? We did hang out yesterday. We saw Iron Lung yesterday. Timmy No King, is your... What is that emote? I don't know what that is. Who's I don't know. It's a pretty cute looking emote though. Hi there, welcome. Oh, you're the server host? Oh, I didn't know that you were the host. I'm in there and I already saw that you played Knocking before it happened. That one, I'm looking at chat. I didn't know that you were the host. I'm in there. I looked at people. I annoyed people. I made people not like me. And then I stopped talking. That's pretty much what happened. Also, that was a joke, the not making people not like me. I said something, they took it the wrong way, and then I had to clarify and apologize. But I'm gonna wait because ads are starting in a minute. So I'm gonna wait. I love D&D, but any suggestions for the server come straight to me. All right. I also love D&D. I just got done with... I have a D&D podcast. And I record it every week. Right now, the posting is on hiatus because we had a backlog, but we had to use up the backlog. So it was a whole thing. But we're supposed to be coming back hopefully next week or the week after. But... Oh, my button didn't... Oh, there it is. But we recorded a session 14 today. And we only have 9 sessions posted, or 10, of my campaign, Ashes Beneath the Crown. It's heavily politically satire, so if you're interested, it's in the socials link that I just sent in chat. But we did session today, and this session was the ending of it was like my favorite. Perp said he's one of the players. He said it's one of his favorites now already. So I have like something in my nose. Give me like 3 seconds. I have to do something. Where do I do this? There it is. There it is. We already have. Oh, what? Wait. All right, no chats. There's an ad on both Spotify and on Twitch, so I have to wait for the Spotify ad to end as well. I'm going to be binging the podcast soon. I was waiting for a while so I can actually listen while cleaning. Thanks, Taro. If you don't binge it, I'll cry. And if you don't like it, I'll cry more so. So, you know, you kind of have to like it. You have to tell me, oh my God, Nova, this is perfect. It's beautiful. And etc. etc. And if you don't, we'll kill you. But, that's just me. Where is... Now, like it, you better. If you don't, You're dead to me. I didn't say that. I love D&D in general. I just haven't had time to really play D&D overall. I'll fix that one day. Right now, I have a campaign, and then after that, I'm supposed to be having another campaign, and then after that, I have a third campaign already planned. I run the D&D club at my school. I created it. I founded it. I run it. I'm the DM. So I run that. I run Ashes Beneath the Crown for Starlight Tavern. I have Eternal Sun that I DM'd on Twitch before. Hopefully coming back. It might not be in live stream version. I'm gonna have to talk to the players, but definitely gonna be recorded weekly. I just have to ask the players how they do they like the recording layout more or less. It's mainly a question for Perp. And then I have music is back. But then I have to start up. I have a playlist that's like supposed to be. Ooh. Here we go. I have to make yeah, you should make more fan art. My goal is to eventually have fan art on stream, but I've never gotten real fan art. Well, I've gotten the ones from Eli, but like, I don't think you want to see any of those on my Twitch stream. So, yeah, but you guys are all back. So we are going to jump right back into the game. Give me like a second to press new game. And then I'm gonna What Remains of Edith Finch. This is I already 100% in this game. And I love this game. This is one of my favorite games that I've ever played. I don't typically like storytelling linear games. I like games like Minecraft where you could do whatever. I like games like Skyrim where there's the storyline, but you can realistically just mess around, do whatever you want, magic and whatnot. I don't necessarily like story games all the time, but this one, I played this and it was so like emotional.
Going to make sense to you.
Let me mess with audio. Let me turn it up. If it's too loud, tell me.
And I'm sorry about that. I'm just going to start at the beginning with the house.
With the house. I missed this game so much.
I lived here until I was 11, but I wasn't allowed inside half the rooms.
The premise of this game it's so bizarre.
Inside the mailbox were bills from 7 years ago, marked urgent, open immediately. I hadn't been back since my brother Lewis's funeral.
Oh, I love this.
In her will, my mother left me a key, but didn't tell me what it unlocked. Maybe she thought I'd know. Or she thought that the mystery would be enough to bring me back.
I've never gone down here. Surprisingly enough. I don't think. Because there's the left, the right path. But Milton Finch.
The truth is, even after I inherited the house, I never thought I'd come back to it. But now I had questions about my family that only the house knew the answers to.
Need more art for your portfolio for commission. Yeah,
The
that's
woods
fair.
around the house have always been uncomfortably silent. As if they're about to say something, but never do.
Taro, are you going to college for art? Do you know? Like, what's the plan with that? Yes, you can.
The house was exactly like I remembered it, the way I'd been dreaming about it.
Ooh, I feel like that's too loud. I can feel it. Yeah, that is way louder than I thought. I want. Yeah. Try for med.
As a child, the house made me uncomfortable in a way I couldn't put into words.
All these
Now, as a
posters are.
17-year-old, I knew exactly what those words were. I was afraid of the house.
Key.
I hoped the key might unlock the front door. It didn't.
Unfortunately, there is no struggling. I already know where I'm going. Meow, meow, meow. Why my cat?
Crawling through the doggy door used to be a lot easier when I was 11.
I like the voice acting in this game. Like, a lot.
For the first time in years, I felt like I was home.
It's so messy. Why is there? Oh, there's so many cans. Oh, I know why. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
The table was still a wreck from the night we left. Nothing in the house looked abnormal. There was just too much of it, like a smile with too many teeth. Mom always told me to stay out of the basement, so I wasn't too surprised when the key didn't fit.
Why are you proud of me? Why didn't it work?
Great-Grandpa Sven built a music box for Barbara, along with the rest of the house.
I see. I see that you sent the photo, but why are you proud of me? What'd I do? Can I peek? I can.
Edie told me once that every Finch who ever lived is buried somewhere in the library.
Forgetting the info. Or forgetting into the thing yesterday. What?
My mom wasn't much of an optimist, but she never stopped believing that my brother Milton was alive.
Forgetting into the thing yesterday and for knowing
After
where
Milton
you...
disappeared,
Oh,
Mom sealed up all the bedrooms. Then Edie retaliated and drilled peepholes.
Calvin.
My Grandpa Sam spent 7 years sharing a room with his dead brother, Calvin.
Gregory.
As a kid, I just assumed every house had peepholes and sealed rooms you weren't allowed inside of.
Yeah, I'm very joyous about that. Sven and Edie.
The last time I was in Edith Sr.'s room, I was 10 and she was painting my portrait. Edie's father, Odin, built the original house. Barbara was a child star for 2 years, until America grew out of it.
America.
Mom must have locked the 3rd floor stairs on the night we left.
Well.
Whenever people ask me about my family, the first thing they always want to know about is Barbara.
Barbara. I'll go on that after. Molly.
Molly always seemed like a girl I could imagine being friends with, if she hadn't died in 1947.
Yikes.
I spent a lot of time playing in Great Uncle Walter's room. Lewis told me there were secret passages, but I never believed him.
Unlock. Open.
Turns out,
20,000
my mom
leagues
was really
under the
good at
sea.
keeping secrets. Now it was time to find out what my mom had been afraid of. From the paintings on the wall, it was clear my brother Milton had been here before me.
Maybe he's still
Reading
here.
this, maybe it sounds like I had a plan, but I had no idea what was behind that door.
Oh, I have a plan. I know it's behind the door.
Just like I had no idea where all this was gonna lead. I grew up looking at Molly's room through the peephole.
Door. Door. No door. Okay. Well.
Molly's gerbil had a tiny bedroom with its own even tinier gerbil cage.
That was cute. What can I... Maybe this.
December 13th, 1947. Dear Diary, I'll be gone soon, but I wanted to tell somebody about what's gonna happen. It started when Mom sent me to bed without dinner. I woke up and I was starving, so I looked around for something to eat.
Something
The
to eat.
gerbil
Gerbil
thing was
food.
dry, but I didn't mind it.
Where's the gerbil, though? Don't eat the gerbil, but...
My Halloween candy was all gone.
Voice acting. I feel so little.
I thought about eating Christopher, but I held back.
Good. Don't eat Christopher. Bathroom.
I kept eating and eating. I ate a lot of things that night.
Those are not supposed to make that noise.
Then I heard chirping outside my window.
Eat the
It was
bird.
a barn swallow going back to her nest. I reached out for her. And suddenly, I was
Meow,
attacked.
meow. How do I...
I
Get the
tried to be
bird.
quiet, but the bird was really scared.
Imagine if they, like, revamped this game for, like, new. Where am I going? Oh, right here. Meow. Meow. Bird. Bird. Bird.
I
Bird.
jumped and I almost got her.
Oh, I'm not up enough.
I could tell she was getting really tired.
Bird.
Now
Bird.
I was up in the big tree. I promised Dad I wouldn't climb it anymore. All I cared about was eating that mama. I gobbled her up,
Meow, meow.
and suddenly I was an owl. First, all I heard was the wind. Then I heard little teeth nibbling in the grass.
Where are they? Where are they? Where are the little teeth? Where are they nibbling? I am bird now. Where are they? Where are they?
rabbits.
Rabbits right there. I gotta swoop. And I eat the rabbit.
I imagined his face looking up and seeing mine through my talons. I swallowed him up, and I didn't chew one bit. Then I flew off to find something bigger.
If I just go in a straight line, eventually I'll find it.
A mama rabbit.
Too slow. I got her.
She was almost too big to carry.
Almost.
I
She looks the same
started
size.
choking, but I couldn't stop eating.
Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom,
And suddenly,
ba-boom,
I
ba-boom.
was a shark.
You just... Oh. I'm stuck. And off we go. Off we go. All right.
I rolled off a cliff and into the ocean.
Ow.
Now, I was hungrier than ever. I wanted fat, juicy seals.
Oh. Shark mention, shark mention, shark.
Flipper, and it
Yep,
tasted
shark.
really good. I grabbed on tight, but I was so hungry, I jumped out of the water. When I opened my eyes, everything had changed.
How long does the tentacle go for?
Now I was a monster, and I smelled people everywhere.
Now. I'm an octopus. A very cannibal, I guess not cannibal, but I guess a very, very disgusting monster octopus.
I was big, but I moved real quiet.
Yeah. I don't understand her death. Because if you don't know the story, or if you don't know the game, each story,
I wanted to stop, but also I didn't.
each story, discusses how they die.
After the last passenger, I was still hungry. Across the water, I smelled something new. Something I had to have, so I swam towards it.
Ooh. Seems like starvation
I
and
slithered
poison via
onto
the berries.
sink.
I'm thinking
The
poison.
smell went into an old pipe.
But the berries were plastic berries. So I'm like, I don't know. But she ate things. She's not gonna starve if she ate things. God, the controls of this thing.
I got closer and closer.
Oh, I'm just one tentacle.
All of my stomach started growling. And suddenly, I was me again. I held my breath for a long time, but I couldn't hear anything. I think it's waiting for me to fall asleep. But it's not going to wait much longer. It needs to feed, and we both know I will be delicious.
I don't get it. I don't get hers. It could be starvation, but
I'm not sure if I believed all of that, but I'm sure Edie would have.
do we go out the window? Oh, there's the cat.
This will be obvious later, but my mom never told me any of these stories. Edie would have, but Mom didn't like bringing up the past. Though, when we adopted a stray kitten, she was the one who named it Molly. I spent a lot of time in Great-Grandma Edie's room. We got along, and it was a good place to hide from my mom.
Tch.
Her room was like a museum. For 500 years, the Finches have been famous throughout Norway for their fortune and misfortune. Odin Finch buries the latest victims of the family curse, his wife Ingeborg and their newborn son, Johan. On January 7th, 1937, he set sail with his family and his house, hoping to leave the curse behind. But 40-foot waves off the coast of Washington send the house and Odin to the bottom of the sea. Odin's daughter Edie, with husband Sven and baby Molly, step ashore on their new home, Orcas Island. Odin Finch is the first to be buried in the new family cemetery. His daughter Edie is already dreaming of a new Finch house.
Oh, I'm already out of it. No, that was lame.
Whatever's wrong with this family, it goes back a long ways.
All right. The Mystery of Death and Thereafter by, did he write a book? Odin Finch. Oh, yeah, he did.
Great-Grandma had always been the family's biggest fan.
Lewis. Who's Lewis?
Lewis died a week before we left, but Edie had already started to memorialize him.
Well,
When Edie told people Sven was killed by a dragon, she could also have said he was building a dragon-shaped slide that collapsed. She could have, but she didn't.
that's funny.
One summer, they evacuated the island, but Edie refused to go. For a few weeks, she was a celebrity.
Tss.
I hadn't thought of myself as Edith Jr. for a long, long time.
Home movies. Weirdo America, the Finches. Or Weird America, the Finches. Conspiracy Now. Molly Concepts. Mural Sketches, Barbara Concepts. The Jungle Book. Wow.
Even in her 90s, sometimes Edie seemed a lot younger than my mother.
I'll post this as a VOD, but it probably won't be entertaining without much
The only
chat.
trace Grandpa Sam's first wife, Kay, left on the house was the pink bathroom.
Oh. There's a secret in this bathroom by Sven and Edie Finch. That goes right, and that one
There's
goes
a
left.
secret in this bathroom. It's in the last place you would look. It isn't in the cupboard. It's hidden in this book.
I'd watch it again and again. Fair. Calvin Finch, born April 25th,
Sven
September
gave Sam
23rd.
an old camera he'd refurbished. He never put it down.
All right. Oh, and we're ducking again. Milton. Milton was here. Push. All right. Army, space.
I knew Grandpa Sam had a twin. And that he never talked about him. I guess my grandpa didn't like history any more than my mom did.
Calvin.
How I Want to Remember My Brother by Sam Finch. The thing I remember is that when he made up his mind, that was it.
Hydrate. Okay. Give me like 3 seconds to do that. All right. I've hydrated.
My
Oh,
brother
welcome,
said
more
he'd
solution.
die before he ate another mushroom. And he did.
Oh, well.
At Barbara's funeral, we swore he'd never be afraid again. And he wasn't. I think Calvin always wanted to fly.
Sam, Calvin, dinner's ready. Coming.
But that day, he finally made up his mind to do it. I told him going around was impossible.
See ya.
Maybe
Bye-bye.
if I hadn't said that,
Calvin, I'm not gonna tell you again.
or maybe if the wind hadn't picked up,
This part
And
makes me
maybe
so
he'd
dizzy
still
and
be here.
disoriented.
but I doubt it. I think he'd already made up his mind. That's what I want to remember about my brother.
God, I hate this. It's so
The day
disorienting.
he made up his mind to fly. And he did.
I'm dizzy after that.
Calvin's story felt strangely familiar. When I was younger, I remember trying to do the exact same thing.
Well,
After the funeral, Edie roped off Calvin's half of the room.
how? Wait.
Mom said Grandpa Sam enlisted at 18 and never set foot in the room again.
He had to step foot in the room to put that up. Oh, what is that? What is this? Oh, it was just a star. Well, it's kind of sad, though. It is very sad. Butterfly. Having to, like, move things up is, like, difficult. Because I have to, like, manually move my mouse up. All of the... Have you, Tara,
The
have you watched
passages
this
were
game
a
at all?
pretty tight fit. They'd obviously been built for smaller hands and bellies.
Milton. Bellies, because she's pregnant. If you
Growing
didn't
up,
notice earlier.
I always thought
Oh.
of Barbara as a child star.
She pregnant? No? Really? Oh, I think you'd like it a lot. So you should stick around the whole time. This story is really fun. But not
All
my
the
favorite.
stories people wrote about Barbara's death. I'm surprised Edie saved this one.
Old Jack here with another ghastly tale inspired by America's most unfortunate family. I'm calling it the surprise ending of Barbara Finch. As a child star, Barbara was famous for her scream. Now at 16, she was all washed up, a has-been. But in a lucky break, she'd been asked to perform her signature scream at a local convention for monster movie fans. It was just the boost her career needed. Unfortunately, her scream hadn't aged well.
Getting better. I think you just need the right motivation.
Her biggest fan and current boyfriend, Rick, was about to demonstrate when...
Now that was a great scream.
It was Barbara's father, Sven. He'd slipped into a table saw and had to be rushed to the emergency room. So Barbara got stuck babysitting her youngest brother, Walter. Her convention comeback was cancelled.
Okay, I'm hearing frustration, but I'm not hearing terror. What if I tried...
A gang of hoodlums in Halloween masks have been terrorizing Orcas Island tonight. Police are urging residents to...
That came from the basement.
You're right! Also, I loved your delivery on that. Why is your basement door locked?
Because my dad likes making puzzles and secret passages. There's a key hidden in the music box.
So I think Sven's the dad.
Secret is
Yeah.
to keep winding and winding until finally the key pops out.
Thanks, babe. I'll be back in a sec.
20 minutes later, Rick hadn't returned.
Where could he be?
Barbara went to look for him, right on cue. She reached for the music box. And as she wound the key, she listened for Rick, but the house was silent.
I can see my shadow.
Rick?
Blood.
She found Rick's crutch and
Oh,
imagined
no.
the worst.
This has to be copyrighted, right?
The gang's leader is the infamous Hookman killer, Dr. Carl Hamill, who impaled and then ate his family 10 years ago tonight.
Oh. All right.
The
Rich.
old fridge rattled and grew still.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Rick?
Barb, relax. I was just trying to scare you to help you find your scream.
Well, I'm not scared, Rick. I'm furious.
Then act furious. All I'm getting from you now is that you're hurt and confused and you're...
She threw him out, but she kept a little something to remember him by.
Barb, have you seen my other crutch?
And she was still
No.
holding it when she fell asleep watching the late picture show.
Late
Later,
picture show.
Barbara! Walter, what's going on up there? Ah! Okay, I'm coming up, but if this is a trick, you're dead, Walter.
Walter, don't trick me, Walter. Oh, can I hit the picture? I can. Walter, you can't trick me, Walter. Stretch? Okay. I'm stretched. Is Walter's room over here?
Walter, are you there?
Walter had vanished, but his bedside radio was still on.
Orcas Island police describe the man as 6 feet tall, with a steel hook for a hand. Residents are urged to lock all doors and windows and notify the police of any suspicious activity.
Barbara turned, saw the hook man, and... was speechless. He was quite smashing. And he really was. He couldn't get enough of Barbara.
Okay.
Okay, Barbara. There's gotta be another way out of here.
Secret passageway.
She played her part beautifully.
Oh, this was before Molly died.
Molly's door hadn't been opened in years.
Oh.
The hinges grow. He wasn't moving, but she sensed the story might not be over yet.
Might not be over yet. And then he's gone.
Had vanished. She listened for his breathing, but all she heard was...
Hit the door, hit the door.
She heard whispering. It was coming from inside the house.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
The monsters had come to surprise her. For Barbara, it was a dream come true. Then she saw what kind of monsters they were, and she realized what was about to happen. She was going to be famous. And with her final breath, Barbara Finch gave the performance of her life.
So,
I wasn't there myself, but I hear
my two,
was magnificent.
like,
Poor girl. She had a taste for stardom. But unfortunately, so did her fans. Of course, the police blamed it all on poor Rick, who disappeared the same night. And little Walter? Hiding under his bed the whole time. He took it all pretty hard, but that's another story. As for Barbara, tucked inside the music box is all they ever found of her. Her ear. Now that's what I call a real eerie tale.
so, rather someone broke into her house and murdered her. Or she fell off the banister and died. Those are like my
Told me all
two.
Barbara wanted was to be remembered, as absurd as that comic was. Maybe what Edie saw was a happy ending.
I don't know, that doesn't sound too happy. I don't really know. Yeah, I think she got
I
murdered.
guess now I know why Mom didn't like me playing with the music box.
Well, you know what? We're gonna go play with the music box. If we can walk down the stairs. Alright. Bum ba bum ba ba da ba bum ba bum ba bum ba ba bum bum ba bum ba ba da ba bum. Pop goes the weasel. Door. Door. Down the stairs we go. Don't look at the footsteps. They don't line up properly.
Mom
Handsaw.
said the basement was off limits, unless I wanted another tetanus shot. I saw Edie sneak down to the basement once, carrying packages. I thought maybe she was hiding presents. turned out she was hiding a lot more than
She's
that.
pregnant, give her a break. Fair. This one's like
I
one of
remember
my
asking
favorites.
Mom once about where Walter had gone. She said after Barbara died, he got as far away as he could. If there's a pattern in all these stories, I think it's that none of us has gotten very far.
Goodbye, everyone. I can't believe I've been down here for 30 years.
High worst solution 7.
On that first day, after the shaking started, I didn't think I'd survive a week. But after a few days, I settled into a routine. That's what kept me sane. Having a schedule, living for today.
Yeah, wait, why are you locked in a basement?
I always expected to be dead tomorrow. But if you wait long enough, you get used to anything.
He
Even a
sounds so
monster on
sad.
the other side of the door starts to feel normal,
Must sweep. Okay.
almost friendly.
How do you even get locked down here for 30
then one day,
years? Like, how do you do
Everything
that?
just stopped. Whatever that thing was, it was gone. Maybe it got tired of waiting. Or maybe I just got tired of being afraid. It's been a week now, the longest in 30 years. I'm done waiting. I have to leave. Well, I still can.
He only gets tired after 30 years.
I know it's out there somewhere. Whatever killed Barbara
He has to have like a vitamin D deficiency.
and Molly and Calvin. Maybe this is all a mistake. But I need to stop living the same day,
Unless peaches are rich in vitamin
even if
D.
it kills me.
Could someone look that up?
Whatever's out there, I want you to know I'm ready for it.
Okay, how? Oh, he was in the.
I'm
Okay.
going to appreciate all of it, especially the food. I don't mind if I only have a year left, or a month, or a single week. I'd be happy with one new day. I can already imagine the sun on my face.
Oh, youch.
Walter died when I was 6. I can't believe my mom never told me he was down here.
Peaches are rich in vitamin A and C, not D.
I'm sure my mom was
Wow.
trying to protect me.
I got them peaches down in Georgia. Dur, dur, dur. How did he survive without that vitamin
Maybe
D?
she was afraid I'd end up like Walter.
Or maybe
if
they
she
weren't
never
peaches.
told
Maybe
me
they were
about
apricots.
Nicole under the house,
I think they looked similar.
I can only imagine what else she was hiding. I don't want to make the same mistakes she made. Trying to bury something that's still
Try looking
alive.
up apricots. Are they rich in vitamin D at all? They don't seem like they would be. I don't think they are.
Now that there's only one of us left, or maybe two, I
Milton.
thought it was time I heard the stories for myself.
Wait, how old was Milton? Milton was born 1992, went missing 2003. Oh, Edith, 1999.
But now I'm worried the stories themselves might be the problem. Maybe we believed so much in a family curse, we made it real. I don't know if I should even be writing this.
They're not.
Maybe it'd
They're
be
not.
better if all this
Wait,
just
apricots
died with
are.
me. But I thought you should know about your family. And the history you're a part of. Though to be honest, I feel as lost as you probably do right now. I think the people in these stories believed them, for what that's worth.
Am I going the right way? No. I'm most certainly not. Maybe I'm supposed to go up. Apricots are. Alright. So I don't know. I don't know how he was getting vitamin D, but he had to have a deficiency or something. 30 years.
And when you look at the house, that history of imagination and stubbornness and madness, any of it seems possible.
Imagine just sneaking around your own house.
I think we've been surrounded by death for so long, we've just gotten used to it. What kind of family finishes building a cemetery before starting the house?
Yeah, that's quite depressing.
It's embarrassing for me to admit this, but the pet cemetery made me more uncomfortable than the human one.
Christopher the fish died in 1947. Wait a second. 1940. Did she eat the fish?
Three of the gerbils were mine, and 2 had been my fault.
Burpee, Chirpy, Furpy, Lurpy, Zerpy. Zoe, Coco, Tucker, Charlie, Daisy. Oh, Derpy and Derpy Jr. Lucy. Those 2 have images, but not
Sven
names.
built the house, but it was Edie who designed the cemetery.
Walter Finch. Okay. Barbara Finch is the star because she's a star. Edie Finch. Sven, carpenter. Calvin, space. Molly, cat. Is this one,
I'm sure Odin's
what's his name?
monument had been
Odin.
Edie's idea. My mom was always trying to move on, but for Edie, the past never went away. She could see it poking out of the water at low tide. Edie said she dreamed about the old house every night.
Where am I going? Jump! Am I... My dad went, haha, gay? Why?
Edie's side was always easier for me to understand. But the older I get, the more I can see where my mom was coming from.
Sam, Gus, Gregory.
She lost 2 of her brothers, just like I
Lewis,
did. I get why she tried so hard to protect
Sonia,
us.
Sonia, Kumar,
We
Milton.
never found Milton's body, so my mom insisted we were putting up a monument, not a tombstone.
Well, because you're a streamer. Well, I'm not a gay.
So many things
Yeah,
I wish
well,
I could ask my mom now.
I'm not a gay streamer.
Part of me thinks this is what she wanted all along. For me to come back someday.
Only partially.
Fight everything out for myself.
Climb, climb, climb. Climb it, climb it, climb.
But looking back on it now, if she told me there was going to be so much climbing, I never would have come when I was 22 weeks pregnant.
America. Caca, caca. Am I going up or am I going in? Oh, there's a ladder. Well, I may be
I
stupid,
never
but
met
like,
Grandpa
I
Sam,
mean,
but I think he and my mom had a lot in common. They were both pretty intense.
why didn't she like Sam? Hi. Oh, how is it pronounced? Modilant? Is that correct?
Dawn, I promise, you'll never forget this weekend.
Yes, sir.
These memories are gonna last a lifetime.
Hmm? Am I gonna have to shoot anything?
It's a hunting trip, Dawn. Shooting is strongly encouraged. Perfect.
It's gonna rain the whole weekend, isn't it? I will never forget this weekend, Dad.
That's the spirit. Okay,
Odin
got
Finch
it.
National Park is crazy.
I'm gonna take some pictures, okay?
Just be careful. That camera's older than you are.
Oh, I thought that was the correct thing already.
You're right, Dad. It's starting to clear up. Still freezing, though.
Definitely should not have drunk all that coffee.
Hmm.
Hey!
Why is my keyboard
That's
German?
paper.
You know what? That's fair. German
I'm
keyboard.
just saying, I'm not always gonna be here, Dawn. You'll need to remember this stuff, if you want to survive.
I'll be fine, Dad.
You know who else thought he was gonna be fine?
Some guy who died.
Dawn, I'm being serious.
I know, Dad. You're always serious. Doesn't being out here make you want to chill out?
Well, to tell you the truth, I haven't been out here in 20 years.
Dad!
Good eyes, Dawn.
Ooh, good picture.
Before you take the shot, let me get a picture of you.
Dad, I...
Ooh, I remember this part.
Let me get behind you.
This part makes me sad.
Do I have to do this?
Dawn, you don't have to do it.
Mmm.
Great shot, Dawn! I'm proud of you, Dawn. Always remember that, okay?
Dad, it's twitching. I think
That's
it's
totally
some-
normal, Dawn. Just focus on the camera. Try not to think about...
Dad!
Mmm. That part. Always. That one's the saddest. Especially because there are literal pictures of it that they have.
Of all these stories, that's the one I wish most that my mom had told me.
Oh, I'm going for that. Okay. Now I have a goal. On the whale. Oh, I missed. Oh,
I know you did everything you could. Maybe if I hadn't called that night.
Damn it. Hold on, I don't want Grandma to hear this.
I wish he could have told us about the world he saw.
I want another duck. Another duck. Yeah! More ducks. Yeah! I'm a fish.
Agree. About everything. But I know what happened wasn't your fault. I'm sure he's happy. And he'd want you to be happy too. Good luck.
That one's
Kay.
sad.
Love
That was like
Sam.
really sad. Because he drowns to death. And then in the middle of their divorce. Whew. Worse, just renew your sub. Pay
Can't imagine
$30.
my mom ever writing poetry, and yet
A poem for Gus, who always said the wedding was a bad idea. Our father never hit us kids, at least not very hard, before the day my brother said with teenage disregard that he'd be dead before he'd see a wedding in our yard. My father made him come, of course, but Gus stood far apart, just flew his kite and bottled up the storm inside his heart.
I tried to
I tried
talk.
him out of it.
That's as
though
much
he'd
as I
never
could
met
read.
her. We don't need a stepmom, were the words that I remember.
Husband and wife. Make him cry.
Where are the letters at? What is my goal here? I don't know what my goal. Maybe I go in the trees. What am I doing? There we go. I didn't see those the first time.
When the time for photos came, Dad ordered him to
Come here.
But Gus declined and as a sign held up his middle finger. The wind picked up and panicked geese appeared and quickly went. But all the humans did that day was go inside the tent. The rain came down in buckets then, but no one seemed afraid that nature might destroy the tent our dad had crudely made. The thunder sounded much too close and full of angry power. But all my father said
I
to
love
us was,
poetry.
make the music louder.
Oh, and it flies towards him. Great.
I wish
Great.
that I
Oh,
could truly say
that looks
I thought
really
about you
cool.
on that day. Out there on the beach alone, just you, the wind, the sea, and foam. But I didn't. Until we found you.
She never talked about him, but Mom told me once if I was a boy, they were going
You
to name
just
me
tried
Gus.
kiwi? I love kiwis. Best fruit.
My mom moved up to the loft after her brothers died.
Kiwis, strawberries, blueberries, and peaches,
time, it was as
and
far away as
grapes,
she could get.
and bananas. I don't like melons. I don't like cantaloupes or watermelons.
She spent a summer building houses in Calcutta, where she met my dad, Sanjay. Religion was another thing my mom never talked about, but I think it helped
I
her
love
a lot
fruits.
after
I
her
love
dad
fruits.
died.
I don't like pomegranates. I don't like dragon fruit, but pretty big fruit guy.
My mom moved to India a week after graduation and got a job teaching English. Louis was born a year later.
I love kiwis.
When my dad died, I don't think Mom knew where else to go. I'm sure Edie was happy to have her back. The house had to get a little bigger, but Edie was used to that. And for a while, things were good. Almost normal, but it didn't last.
Observation, question, research, hypothesis, experiment, data, and conclusion. I love watermelon and strawberry. I don't like watermelon. Well, I can tolerate watermelon. It's not that I don't like it. It's that it's like, it has no flavor. Up, up, and away. I'm gonna hit my head. Oh, she moved. I love this part of the game.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
What? Achoo! That's like a really talent. Like, you have to have talent to make a flip book inside of a flip book. And that's the end. I like that. And I like his design in the little drawing. Because it's that cutesy one.
Disappeared.
And out again we go.
Mom spent
Grapes are
months
pretty good.
searching
I
for
like
my
grapes.
brother.
I like
And she sealed
apples
the doors.
sometimes.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
I like
Whatever
blueberries
Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
a lot. I think we have to go back to the house, but like, oh, there's a staircase.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself. After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. Until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
Oh, I love this. This is my favorite.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life.
Oof, I felt that.
He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself. In our sessions, I saw
I would
the
too
same
if this was
behavior.
my job every day.
His mind began to wander. I asked him to describe it. He said he started small, imagining a labyrinth. He'd feel his way about. Then something moved. Bats. And toads. And things that have not names. He knew it was all in his head. But he took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself. But he found something more. I worried about him then. Daydreaming at the cannery.
It's hard to focus while
I
I'm
spoke with his
doing
boss.
both tasks.
But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on. I even encouraged him.
I got stuck on a
It
rock.
seemed very promising at first. He told me he'd made a new friend. On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia. He built the city up slowly, brick by brick. Then he made musicians. And songs for them to play.
He's creating music in his head.
He talked about starting a band. And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Fish.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever. Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished.
Oh, I go up. Okay. That fish was gonna break too.
He held an election for mayor. And he won.
It's Mario.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering. It became a game for him. He'd conquer a city, then immediately push on. New Louisville. St. Louis.
St. Louis.
He started drifting away from our reality.
I love this part of the game.
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis.
Until one day he forgot to go home from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
Imagine you're begging your son to come home, and he's just like, he doesn't hear you.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
handsome queen.
Handsome queen. The queen was on her own quest for
sinister serpents.
Sinister serpents.
Rah. If I go backwards? Why doesn't it let me turn that far?
He followed the sound of her
electric guitar. Make her really cool and really rad.
Electric sitar.
Oh, sitar, my bad.
His chase led him to a golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
East of the sun and west of the moon.
Even then, his logic remained sound. He knew the world was all in his imagination. But he was so proud of having created it. In his own eyes, he'd become something greater than a king. For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming.
Is this what it's like when you're a drug addict for so long and then you stop?
The real Louis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Where'd she go?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
Finally leaving the cannery. Ah, marijuana.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Louis, the cannery worker.
What do you mean, wait, what? Were you distracted? Did you miss half the story?
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt. I still thought I could save him. Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
There's his band. He started that band. You can't tell him that band's fake. He started it. Am I right or am I right, guys?
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising him.
Why is Calico? What? Bum bum.
His queen waited, holding his crown. There was only one thing left to do.
Is to be crowned the king.
Bend down his head. And the rest I think you know. Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
My brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
Edie died at the same time as him. Same year.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
He died a lot, right?
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie. I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder. I wish we'd stayed. But I understand why we left. What happened that night had been coming for a long time. Maybe I should have.
Edith's room. Imagine being all the way up here.
But it had to end. All that's left now was to tell you about that last night. That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Oh. This is the
power had been
end
shut
of
off
the
that
game.
morning,
Right here.
Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom said the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Still has the same, like, fingerless gloves. I don't know what those are called.
That thing you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
I like watching the feet as they go down the stairs because they're bad.
I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Dang.
God, it smelled awful. You know, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
It's crazy that the tide could get this low. Doesn't seem accurate. Come on now.
Lost my way.
The fog rolled in.
I got turned around.
Oh, I didn't. I know where I'm going.
For a while, I wandered. I started seeing things.
Started seeing
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
How do you forget a deer exists?
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me. Or maybe I came back to them. Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go.
No,
I
don't.
kicked and
Aw,
screamed,
man.
but Mom dragged me to the car, and I never saw Great-Grandma Edie again.
This part makes me
The
sad.
next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone. After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by. My mom didn't like to talk about it, but she started getting sick a lot.
There we go.
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive. Until I found out about you.
Royal, I hope you're watching this. Because better be listening.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is. This journal was supposed to be for you. But now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way. This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
And he came back to the house anyways. And that's the game. What Remains of Edith Finch? If you didn't catch that, she died. She gave birth to him and she died. But he went back to the house, made her the gravestone, the tombstone, and then anything past that, we don't know. Give me 3 seconds, guys. Sorry, guys. My mommy called me. Hydrate. Why do you have dirt in your nostrils? I'm gonna let these credits roll. Here, while the credits roll, I'm gonna. But the VOD for this, hopefully, will be posted tomorrow. Hopefully. Let's see who I can raid. We'll raid Grape. Actually, no. I don't think this stream's gonna raid anyone. Or same category, maybe? Yeah, I don't think we're gonna raid anyone with this stream. But how long? There we go. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys had fun. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Have a wonderful night, guys.